Hi everyone, welcome to Thai Language Training Center, a video classroom, and today we will learn new concept English book 2, lesson 25, do the English, speak English. Alright, sağdaşlı yaxşımızlar. Bugünkü dersimizde İngiliyalikle İngiliz sözlemdi degan temada bugün bir ders ekan. Bu xuddi hamda Uyg'urla Uyg'urcha sözlemdi degandek gap hamda. Bu temiz tillam hamda ayet qiziqarliq. Endi bugungi bu dersimizde bir avtor Angliyaga berib nima qilgan bir kechirmishlari bor ekan. Shuning so'zlamoqchi. Aniqda men sizlardan bir necha savol so'rab boqay. Javob berib boqinglar. Agar javobni yozib bersangiz. So, have you ever been abroad before? Or have you ever been away from your home? Sağdaşlar, chet elga chiqib boqqanmi? Yoki masalan, uyingizdan chiqib jiroq bir orliqlarga berib boqqanmi? So, if you did, so where did you go? So, where did you go there? Did you go to America? Or England? Or anywhere? Okay. Belki ben şu İngiliz tilini bakan sağda belki çetelge çıkan ya kişiye bir bakan bolsa, ma'lum qiyinchiliklar uchraydi. Bu nima desanglar, siz gap qilsanglar, boshqa tushunmay, ona gapini siz tushunmay. Garchi o'xshash ingliz so'zlayotgan bo'lsa-mu, lekin tushunishmaslik. Endi buning sababi nima desa, balkim siz so'zlagan shu ingliz tiliniki talaffuz o'lchamida bo'lmasligi mumkin. Va yoki xato gap qo'ygan bo'lishingiz mumkin. Va yoki bo'lmasa nima desanglar, shu sizlar borgan shu yerliklarninki yerlik har xil shivs bo'ldi. Mesela Angliyaning 10 xil o'xshamaydigan shivs bo'ldi. Okay, endi buni keng o'lchamdagi Queen accent deydi. Queen accent degani bu shu Londondan. Ana bu shu BBC xabarlari bor-ku. BBC xabarlarini bevosita ulab taqatgan shu xabarlarni shu BBC'dan olingan ovozlar naqa shu Angliyaningki standard accent bo'ladi. Shular nima desanlar o'lchamlik shu talaffuzi. And American çoğursanglar, American VOA deymiz, Voice of America şunama. Onun dikenden CNN şu yoki Obama'nın ovozi. Ne Obama'nın ovozi esa Amerikan İngiliz tilidagi eng o'lchamlik very perfect and standard accent. Ham shunga o'xshash shivlar. Shunga o'xshash hamda balkim shu o'xshamagan shivlar tufayli ba'zilar ma'no jihatda o'xshamasligi mumkin. Şu bugünkü tekstde şuna sözlündü hem de şuna qiziqsanglar şu bizdeki teğim davamı diqqat qilsanglar onundaki yeni bir savol var. You know, someone likes traveling by train. So where should you go if you want to take a train? Okay. Hem de ma'lum bir kishi mesela poyezdla sayohat qilsang. Hem de poyezdla sayohat yaxshi ko'rgan odam nega berish kerak? Of course, it's just a railway station. Yoki train station, tushunami? Avval shu poyezdga yaqinga o'tirish uchun nima bo'lish kerak? Railway station or train station. Shu yerga berish kerak-chi. Aniqda bugungi darsimizninki yangi so'zliklariga kelib to'xtalsak, arkadaşlar. Xo'sh, hamsa, ama yangi so'zliklarni o'rganib o'taylik. New words. Xo'sh, hamda birinchi so'zim ekan. Masalan, look at it. You know, she is Korean. Qarasanglar bu keyingi kechakdan bilib olish bo'ldi shunami? U nalik bola? She is Korean. Good, she is Korean. Korean is also foreigner. Okay, a foreigner. Agisanglar foreigner. All right, foreigner. Okay, foreigner deganimiz nima? Qarasanglar a person who comes from another country. Boshqa bir davlatdan kelgan kishini deymiz, chet ellik deymiz, shunami? Yoki ajnabiy. Ajnabiy deb qo'yamiz, nima? Foreigner. Okay, endi bu yerga foreign deganimiz chet elning degan gap. Masalan, foreign country, chet el. Masalan, Amerika bo'lsa, America, chet el. Endi ko'pincha savoldoshlarning qilishga nima ekan? Endi shaxsan meningki biz chet el desam birinchi javob Amerikalar keladi-ku. Xuddi hamda shu chet el desa, bu Amerikalar chet eldek-ku, boshqa tazdir haqiqiy qilmagan davlatlar chet el emasdek-ku. Deganda shu foreigner deganiz chet ellik. Balkim jiqlarning qilsa chet ellik desa, xuddi shu Amerikalik, Angliyalik, Avstraliyalik bir qadar taraqqi qilgan davlatlarnikilar shu chet elliklar ko'rindi. Shunami? Demak, har qanday ishda hamda shuningki eng yomoni, eng kuchliki naq shuningki vakili bo'ladi. Demak, ham Islomning shu ma'lum qanday bir soha bo'lsa, İntan yaman bolsanlar, birinci şu sahani gibi çıksa başkalarının kallasına nakş oturdu. Şuna adet adam bolup kalmaslık gerek. Çokum kadar desanlar şu sahanın serkisi bulaş gerek. Şimdi ama foreigner. Hoş hem de foreigner degen ko chet ellik. Hem de chet el degende foreign country dedik. Yakını mersanlar abroad. Abroad degende ne dedik? Mesela go abroad, study abroad. Da bugün genelde. Şimdi ama go abroad, yak study abroad. Yakını mer overseas. Look at this. You know, she is Indian. Right? O bolsun alik Hindistanlı. Okay, Hindistanlı. Ansma cümle qaranga. They are not Chinese. They are foreigners. Ular Jungoluk emas. Ular çetellik. They are not Chinese. They are foreigners. They are foreigners. Ular nelik? Ular çetellik. Ular çetellik. Kingsley mersangla one apple. Okay, one apple. Endi bir yerga one apple deganimiz nima? Bir olma. Bir tal olma deymiz. Desangla one apple. Okay, one apple. Anaqa ma'noda yana bir nechta tal turdi. Demak, bir nechta tal deganicha several apples. Okay. Bir tal was one apple, several apples. Okay. Yakin desek bular couple of apples desek mi qanday desanglar bo'ladi saqlashlar. Okay, several apples. Demak, endi several deganimiz bir qancha. Shu 4, 3, shu bir qanchalar menda. Endi albatta bek jiq emas shunami? Shuni several deymiz, ha. Masalan, bir qancha odam, several people, shunami? Mening bir qancha sababim bor. Bir qancha sabab-ku. Then name is several reasons. Oh, I've got a several reasons. I'm bir qancha degandik. Okay. I have met him several times. Men uning bilan bir necha qitim qana qildim, yuz ko'rishdim. I have met him several times. Okay, several times. Xo'sh. Ans qarabanglar. Look. What is she doing? She's wondering. Okay, wonder. Okay, the name is wonder. And the wonder means want to know something. The birincisini bilgisi bor degan gap, wonder. Masalan, she wonders why her friend didn't come here. Oningki do'stlarining nimishqa kelmaganini bilgisi bor. Nimishqa bu yerga kelmaganini qanday qilgisi bor? Bilgisi bor. She wonders why her friend didn't come here. And oningki nimishqa do'stlarning bu yerga kelmaganini qanday qilgisi bor? Bilgisi bor. Demak hamda mishada her friend u do'stlari zaga nimishqa bu yerga kelmaydi deb qanday qilib aytibdi mishada. Shuni bekrek qanday qilsa ekan, bilgisi bor ekan. She wonders why her friend didn't come here. Didn't come here. Good. And the miyariki wonder degan yana birisi nimish qilishini bilmaslik bo'lsin. Bunda ongli qildan qetib qilish. Okay. Masalan, the little girl lost his cell phone, and he wondered how she tells his mother. Okay, and o apsiga qandaq buni aytishni bilmay turib qoldi. Okay, how she tell his mother. Her mother degandek. Ona degan wonderni yana bir ma'nosini men aytaman, mo'jiza degan gap. Masalan, 7 wonders in the world. Okay. And the dunyadagi necha mo'jiza? 7 cho'ng mo'jiza. 7 wonders in the world. Az qaysi 7 mo'jiza savodoshlar. Okay, mas'ul sizlar qoldirib qoldi. Ana bu 7 mo'jizani tepib bo'lsam shu shippingni ko'rganlar, menga aytib bersizlar. Biladingmi? Okay. And the ma'ni ekan bular real way. Okay, nima? Real way. All right, real way. What about this? Next one is Korean. Indian, Japanese. It means they are foreigners. Okay, it means they are foreigners. Korean, Indian, Japanese means they are foreigners. Okay, what about this? This is cereal. Okay, cereal apples, right? Bir qancha shunaqa cereal. What about this? This is porter. Okay, porter. Xo'sh, ham o'sha yerga porter deganimiz nima? Yuk to'shug'uchi. Masalan, mehmonxonalarga darvozadan kirganda yukni to'shib nima qilgan porter yoki bekatlarga bilet tekshiruvchi yoki shu yuk to'shug'uchi odamni porter deymiz. Port degan port shu bolalar. Iorni qasdaq shu portchi. Ilgari kamda portlar ishlanganlar ammal deymiz-ku. Yuklarni to'shib, parqit chiqarib, parqitdan tushirib shu odamlar porter degan. Hamda hozir nima desam shuni? Porter. Naqilchaqcha wonder why. Wonder. Good. Text. Textimizga shundaq bir diqqat qilsak, read the text and find the answer. Read the text and find the answer. Before you read, listen carefully. Arkadaşlar, o'qishdan burun nima aytdi? Zehnimizni qo'yib diqqat qilib olsanglar. Listen.
Lesson 25. Do the English speak English? First listen and then answer the question. Why does the writer not understand the porter? I arrived in London at last. The railway station was big, black, and dark. I did not know the way to my hotel, so I asked a porter. I not only spoke English very carefully, but very clearly as well. The porter, however, could not understand me. I repeated my questions several times, and at last he understood. He answered me, but he spoke neither slowly nor clearly. I am a foreigner, I said. Then he spoke slowly, but I could not understand him. My teacher never spoke English like that. The porter and I looked at each other and smiled. Then he said something and I understood it. You'll soon learn English, he said. I wonder. In England, each person speaks a different language. The English understand each other, but I don't understand them. Do they speak English?
Alright. Hamsiballah. Anlap bo'lgan bo'lsanglar, hamsima tekstni bir qisqagina, tizigini bir qadam o'qib o'tgandan keyin, o'sha tekstga intayin muhim nuqtalarga bir kelsak, xo'sh, nima? Do the English speak English? Angliyaliklar ingliz so'zlamdi deydi, qiziqarli ekan. Alright. I arrived in London at last. Okay, men oxir Londonga yetib keldim. I arrived in London at last. The railway station was big, black, and dark. Hamda mushu poyezd stansiya, a railway station, poyezd stansiya. Yoki nima desak bo'ldi? Train station. O'xshash, nima desang bo'ladi bolalar? A railway station desak bo'ldi, train station was big, black, and dark. Inta yo'g'on, qorong'u, black qarangu idi. I did not know the way to my hotel. Okay. And the men mehmonxonaga bordigan yo'lni bilmaydim. And the way to my hotel. Mehmonxonaga bordigan. And the mehmonxonam degani hamda bolalar. Shagirlik oldin zakaz qilgan, turishni planlayotgan mehmonxona. Ergizma o'zinglar mablag' solib ochgan mehmonxona emas, yerga. So I asked a porter. Shunglashqa men bir ammaldan hasharga yuk to'shug'ichidan so'dim. Demakchi, mehmonxonaga qanday bordi degan ekan. I not only speak English very carefully, but very clearly as well. Men ingliz tilini intayin ehtiyotchanlik bilan so'zlab qolmasdan, balki yana intayin aniq so'zladim. The porter, however, biroq porter could not understand me. Meni tushunolmadi. I repeated my question several times and at last he understood. Men savolimni bir necha qatim takrorlagandan keyin, undan keyin bu amal yuk to'shig'icha oxiridan mening gapimni tushundi. He answered me, but he spoke neither slowly nor clearly. Endi u mening savolimga javob berdi, lekin u ya ost so'zlimda ya aniq so'zlimadi. I am a foreigner, I said. Voy men chet ellik. Men dedim. Then he spoke slowly, but I could not understand him. Nima? Undan keyin u ost so'zildi. Lekin men qanday qilaman, buni tushunamadim. My teacher never spoke English like that. Mening muallimim azaldan undaq so'zlamaydi. The porter and I looked at each other and smiled. Endi bu amal bilan men bir-birimizga birаз qarashib turib banda qanday qilib kulimsirdim. Then he said something and I understood it. Undan keyin u bir narsa dedi. Undan men uni tushundim. You will soon learn English. Ingliz tilini laqamay bilib qolasiz. He said, o dedi. I wonder. Mening bilgim bor. In England, each man speak a different language. And har bir odam o'xshamagan tilda so'zlaydi. The English understand each other, but I don't understand them. Hamda bu chet elliklar inglizlar birsi-birsini tushundikan, lekin men ularni tushunmadim. Do they speak English? Ular inglizcha so'zlamdi. Do they speak English? Okay. Xo'sh, hamsa look and guess. Hamsa ma'asollar javob berib qo'yinglar. So what was the young man taking? What was the young man taking? Wallah, bu yosh yigit nimani ilib olibdi? What was the young man taking? Of course, it's a suitcase, right? So what is the old man? Okay, what is the old man? Yashangan nima ish qilgan do'stlarimcha? Okay, nimada porter deb tushunama. So what do you think was the young man asking? What do you think the young man asking? And the young man nimani so'rayotdi savolashlar? Asking the way to his hotel, right? Okay. So could the porter understand him? A porter. Uning gapini tushuna oldim billahi boy tekstga satsan. Could he or could not? Okay, couldn't, right? Could the man understand the porter? Bu porterning gapini odam tushuna oldimi man? No, right? So what did the porter say finally? Okay. And you will soon learn English. Nima? Siz uzoq qolmay qanday qilsiz inglizni bilib qolasiz. Okay. Can the young man understand them? Bu young man ularni tushundimi? Can the young man understand them? Bu inglizlarni tushundimi? No, right? Okay. Amsa bir necha savollar bor ekan. Savollarga bir javob berib beringlar. Okay, where did he arrive? Okay, where did he arrive? And u nega yetib keldi savollar? Abtur. Okay, he arrived in London, right? So what did he ask the porter? Now, amaldan nimani so'radi? Okay, he asked the way to his hotel. Okay, another one, could he understand the porter and why? Could he understand? Yes or no? Maybe no, right? He couldn't because his teacher never spoke like that. Okay. Okay, read and choose. So what was the railway station like? Text qarab turib javob bersangiz bo'ldi. A, small and black. B, big and dark. C, it doesn't say. Hamda bu shu poyezddan qanday raqtib Amo, B, mo, C, mo? Which one? Okay, it's B, right? Big and dark. Another question, how did the man speak English? How did the man speak English? A, carefully and clearly. B, carefully and quickly. C, it doesn't say. o berilmagan deydi. Qanday so'zlaganda? Albatta nima? B. He not only spoke carefully, but also very clearly as well. Okay. So how did the poor speak English? A. Neither carefully nor slowly. B. Slowly and carefully. C. It doesn't say. I say. Okay. Neither carefully nor slowly. Ya bir ihtiyaçlılık mı demez? Ya tız aslı demez. Ne ben belki tız sözler düşünemem. So was it the first time for the man to go to London? Was it the first man? Yes, it was. B. No, it wasn't. C. It wasn't say. Slanancha writing and tunji qatamliq ma? Okay, no, it wasn't. Okay, it wasn't. Unda emas nima? So do the English understand each other? Okay. Yeah, they do, but I don't understand them. Okay, anda bu darsimizningki language focus, ham shu muhim bo'lgan til nuqtasi degan qismiga bir qarab baqaylik. Alright, ansiz qarab baqirgan bo'lsak, savodashdan majumni qaranglar. Okay, bu nima desanglar? I arrived in London at last. Okay, endi bu yerga arrive degan yetib kelmak shunami? And arrived deganimiz yetib kelmak and arrived in. Okay, and bu yerga time muhim bo'lgan nuqta arrived in. Okay, endi bu yerga in deganimiz hamda ko'pincha ma'lum bir cho'ng doiralar keladi savodashlar. Demakki bir cho'ngroq o'rinlar keladi. Masalan, I arrived in Beijing. I arrived in Urumqi, Kashgar. Mesela şehirler, misal qalsak Qashqar deymiz. Mesela Qashqarniki doirasi tayin cho'ng. Hargizim bir nuqta emas, kichikgina bir o'rin emas, bir konkret o'rin emas, cho'ng bir doira. Demak, endi bu shunday cho'ng doiralarga odatda endi ishlatamiz. O'rin bo'landa va yoki vaqt bo'landa o'xshashdan nima desanglar, endigan shu bir doirani ko'rsatadi. Mesela I arrived in Kashgar. Okay, I arrived in Urumqi degan shu bir doiraga. Endi bir konkret o'rinlarga ko'rsanglar, kichik o'rinlarga atni ishlatamiz. Masalan, arrive at Beijing railway station. Arrive at school. Arrive at the hospital degandek. Demak, endi mana o'rinlarni bersam, masalan, doktorxona bo'lamdi, hospital shunama, school, maktab bo'lamdi va yoki bekat. Bu shaharga nisbatan kichikroq o'rinlar. Demak, endi ma'noga at keladi. Demak, endi bu yerda arrive in, yana birisi arrive at. Okay, arrive in, cho'ng o'rinlar, arrive at, kichik o'rinlar keldi. Shuna savodashlar hamishaga arrive in, arrive at, mushunga alohida diqqat qilamiz. Arrive in, arrive at. Okay, arrive in, yana birisi nima? Arrive at. Arrive at. Okay, endi bak keyingisi nima desanglar? At last. Okay, at dota last oxiri. Yo, oxiri yetib keldim men Londonga. Shunama? Demak, at last deganimiz oxiri. Okay, demak in the end, yoki nima? Finally. Okay, I finally arrived in Beijing. Oh, sorry. I finally arrived in Beijing at last. Yo, oxiri demak, ishqib birishninki oxiri deganki in the end, yoki finally. Okay, finally. Amsa men tarjima qilib beringlar. Yo, oxiri men topshiriqni ishlab bo'ldim. Bu nima? I finished. Agar oxiri. Endi u bo'lsa, men jumlamizda u shunami? U oxiri bu topshiriqni ishlab bo'ldi. Demak, hamda he finally finished his homework at last. Okay, demakchi at last. Okay. Masalan, yo oxiri men kitobni o'rganib bo'ldim. Okay, tugatib bo'ldim. Ammo shu yangi o'quv ingliz ishini o'rganyapsizlarmi? O'rgatib bo'lgandan nima bir xursandlik. Oh, I finished this book at last. If I finished this book at last. Demak, at last deganimiz oxiri. And I did not know the way to my hotel. So I asked a porter. Okay. Shonglashqa. Kimdan so'radim? Men bir porter. Porter deganimiz hamda nima desanglar? Ammo shunami? Demak, endi men yerga ochiq qushliq so'z nima desanglar? The way to. Okay. Demek the way to deganimiz ma'lum bir o'ringa boradigan yo'l. Masalan, the way to g'oya. G'oyaga boradigan yo'l. The way to itgahga boradigan yo'l. Okay, the way to Xinjiang University. Xinjiang Universitetiga boradigan yo'l. Okay, endi mana jumlaga qarab qo'yinglar, mana jumlaga kim tarjima qilganlar? Mushu g'oyaga boradigan yo'lni deb beralamsiz. Nima endi deb beralamsiz degancha, can you tell me, shunama? Can you tell me the way to g'oya school? Okay, endi g'oya maktabiga boradigan yo'lni deb beralamsiz degan bo'ldi. Can you tell me the way to g'oya school? Degandaka. Demek the way to deganimiz ma'lum bir yerga boradigan yo'l degan gap. Okay, endi bu yerga so bilan boshlanadi. Okay. Masalan, gaga og'rib qoldi. Shunglashqa o pektak bormidi. Okay. Endi bu yerga so deganimiz shunglashqa. Okay, endi bu nima desanlar? Gaga was ill, so he didn't go to school. Shunglashqa o qanaqa qilmadi? Maktabga bormadi. Okay, maktabga bormadi. Xo'sh, Ansa bu hikoyani retell qilib beringlar. Endi savodoshlar qaranglar. Buningki nima qaraydigan bo'lsak, bu yerda sizlarga intayin bo'yin bo'lgan bir necha asıltırgan bir necha rasmlar bor. O'sha rasmga asosan qanday qilsanlar, nima qilsanlar bo'ldi. Okay, qaranglar. Arrived in at last. I arrived in London at last. The railway station was qanday? Big, black, dark degan. Shunami? And the king said, and I did not know the way, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. So I asked, I not only but as well. And that I not only but. When that clip lam kamay, yana kana qildim, ana qildim. Okay, and degan deka. King's show. Okay, however, the porter, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, but could not. Demek anda müşahede, muşulaga sağlaşmasın. Repeat it and I have repeated several times and at last. Okay. Nima? Mushtanga ayakshib tapanglar. Macho. But spoke neither nor said then. Okay, endi mushni ko'rganlar bola. Agar bu shu yatlashga intan yaxshi bir yordamchi. Ba'zi o'zingizlar yatlab faqat esingizda tutolmagan ochiqqushliq so'zlarni cho, shu tartib bo'yicha yezib, birinchi, ikkinchi, uchinchi, to'rtinchi deb tartib bo'yicha yozgandan keyin Mushtan asasen qilsanglar, qanday qilsanglar, intan yaxshi bo'ladi. Qarangchi, I looked at and smiled, then blah blah blah blah blah. Okay, oxir qanday bo'larsanlar degandek. All right. Okay, answer bugungi darsimizninki grammar focus degan qismiga keldik. Answer bugungi grammatik nimaki? Qaranglar. Endi bu ikki jumlani ulash. Masalan, go along this street and you will see a church. Mushu boyini bo'ylab, mushu yo'lni bo'ylab mansildira siz bir chirkovni ko'rishsiz. Okay. Endi bu yerga and deganimiz nima desanlar? Bu shu ikki jumlani bog'lovchilik rol o'ynaydi. Okay, bog'lovchilik rol o'ynaydi. Demak, bu anddan oddiy bir nima desanlar, bir birikma jumla yoki bir ulanma jumla qanday qildi? Asl bo'ldi. Demek endi bu shikot de jumla endi bir anni qatish orqali bog'lab qo'ydik, biriktirib qo'ydik, shunami? Masalan, he was ill for a week and he ate nothing. Okay. U aptcha qanday bo'ldi? Og'rib qoldi hamda u hech nima qanday qilmadi, yemadi. Okay, demak endi o'sha and degan og'rib qolib hech nima yemadi demakchi, shunami? Demak endi o'sha oddiy bir and orqali o'sha shikot de jumla biriktirib bir birikma jumla qildik. Birikma jumla qildik. Mesela qaranglar, she can both speak and write Japanese. Okay, she can both speak and write Japanese. Endi bu yerga both deganimiz ishkilisdan hammasi degan. Masalan, she can both speak and write Japanese. Ham yoza oladi, ham qanday qildi so'zlay oladi. Demak, endi bu yerga both deganimiz ham ishkilisining nimasi degan gap. Asma jumla qarab baqadigan bo'lsak, nima? Both New York and London have a traffic problems. Demak, New York ham Londonda nima bor? Har xil boshqa qatnash masalalar bor. Hamda traffic problem. Demak, ikkilisi both Demek ki işkiliyse, herkes New York'tan bulup London'da bulmayla çok. Demek ki müşahede işkiliyse kandarırsanlar, şunun gayet mesele var. Mesela both he and his wife enjoy tennis. Okay, anda ne dersanlar? O hem onun ayağı okşaşlan kandan işkiliyse kandarırsanlar, bekler tenniske amrak yaxşı onda huzurlandı. Demek. Okay, anda müşahede ki bat arkalık ulangan şu cümleni mülahazete qarab bakыңlar. Endi bana qarab baksak, mesela she's an excellent singer, but she isn't famous. Okay. O boz intan qaltis bir naqshchi. But she isn't famous. Demek endi o bir ahvolni qanaqa qo'yib bersanglar, o'zgartirib tushunaman. Garchi manda lekin manda. Okay. Mesela I like coffee. But I don't want one. Demek ki ben kahve gamrat, lekin bir stakan mı qanday qilgim, hech kim yo'q. Lazım emas. Yoki xohlamayman degan gap endi. Demek endi bu bir narsa o'zgartirishlik nima deymiz? Ahvolni. Masalan, he gets a lot of letters, but she doesn't get many. Okay? Nima? She gets a lot of letters. Okay, o nurg'un xatlarni topshirib oldi, but she doesn't get many. Lekin u nurg'un topshirib olmadi. Okay. Demek ki müşarike, bat degan nimalar sana çoğunca. Bu nimalar sana ahvalını manda özgartırgan. Özgartiş mevzusu var. Okay.